Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Hand of Hexes, the full release. Yeah, they sent me a press key because I covered the game while it was a demo, so we're going to check out the full version now. It's, as far as what the demo was, it was kind of a tower defense focused on mazing, and actually more of a puzzle solution to levels rather than just brute force. We'll see how it turns out in the full version. It's also touted as being wordless, essentially. Probably the nicest way to put it. Don't know which one of these we're supposed to click on. I'm going to click on you. And then we'll click on you. We'll click on you. Okay, so these, I think, are levels. Okay, so this must be the starter one, because this is what was in the demo, I guess. Because you can see we don't have any of those done. We do have this done. A little bit. So I'm actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and start with this one because this might be familiar. I don't know what those things indicate. But does this actually just go back? Okay, we can go down difficulties and we can go up difficulties. So in the demo, I think we lost on stage 2. And this tells you, I think, what the differences are. So we have just normal enemies, then we have tougher enemies, I'm guessing, and then we have, I don't know what the percent down is, but that's probably going to mean we're weaker. So let's actually, can we go back? Can I don't see a way to go back. So you know what, we'll just go for it. Maybe I'll just be absolutely horrible. There needs to be a back button there so I can try one of the other ones and see if it's any different. But yeah, it's going to follow a fairly similar formula. I don't remember what kind of broken stuff we could do previously, but I think path-wise, maybe go down this way. Although we do want to get those genetic things, because I think that lets us merge units. So maybe we go... Maybe we just go across the top. Let's just go across the top. Why not? Fight. Now, we'll draw some units, and we'll be able to kind of stop these guys a little bit. Oh, wow, the units look slightly different. This is where they're coming from, so we can't actually put there because guess what's going to happen if we put there? Okay, we're getting our energy back. I don't know what this is. I think that just generates more energy, which means it was kind of a bum situation. That does not seem to be doing... Oh, are these destroy slots? Or are they deal damage to the enemy things? Oh, no, they deal damage to them. That's good. So we do actually have damage options. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys to just kind of chill there. We sadly only have one direction of gun. So we'll just be dropping these guys out and go for it and reload whenever we can. And I forget if this resets what we have in our hand. We can test it in just a second after we get up to 3 there. Because we have plenty of guides guarding us. We can just learn. Oh, yeah, it does discard the entire hand to draw the new one. So there's not really much we can do besides just get more guys out. I don't think we're going to have a problem. But we do want to just have as many shooty boys as possible. I do wonder what this little slot down here is for. Maybe we'd actually have different stuff going on if we had different starter, maybe? Go ahead and draw up. More booms. And more booms. Lovely. Definitely want to be using the booms. This is... Oh, we can add strength to them. So we get card upgrades. As far as where I want to be aiming... That fires 2 bullets, and it seems like it's going to be rotating in 2 directions. I think we want the squid. Just as something to hit more than one direction. Obviously, we don't want to bloat our deck too much. Otherwise, things will happen poorly for us. Okay, so they're coming in that way. We've got plus 10 there. I'm going to go with that there. And we will go... Oh, I should have put him one more down. No! So I'm going to have to try and bomb this guy. There we go. We're going to take some damage from him. Let's go ahead and drop that. Flip this. I actually don't know. I'm going to get, there we go. How we're going to get them down that way. So this guy's going to be a little bit expensive. Then we'll have another one chilling here. We should be able to stop these guys now. We didn't take any damage, thankfully. I think that is how we delete guys. So we'll just drop you there. Obviously, our squids are going to do a little bit of work. Even though they're kind of slow shooters, they are still better than a lot of the crap that we have going on. So yeah, we're just trying to set up barriers. I don't think we're going to get a proper maze for a while because we only have the one direction shot. But that, I don't know exactly, because it's showing like half. It's only showing it as like half the thing. So that seems kind of odd to me that, yeah, we only have a half bar there instead of a full bar. Okay, so that, I'm going to go ahead and probably take out you so we can get you there. Just take out these guys with the booms. Obviously, we don't need to worry too much because, yeah, we just won. Okay, do we want extra star? Yeah, I think we go for an extra star. That way we can get up to 9 cap on that. Obviously, more energy is good. That's going to be an AoE dispel. I think these are disposable. Like, you can only use them once per battle because we've only seen that other one once as well. Got a shitty bird. We got another bird. I'm going to go with... Oh, this gives buffs to everything around it. That's what I'm reading there. I don't know what this one does. I think it drops out a bomb behind it. We'll find out soon. What do we got going on here? It's a campfire, so we can probably get... Oh, yeah, we can get rid of a card. I don't know what that one does. I think it just gives us stars. So as far as deck thinning goes, I'm going to get rid of one of these. Just to thin it up a little bit. Obviously, that's not super valuable to us yet because we're not completely overloaded, but I'm going to be trying for it. But I think the genetic one does combine things. We'll drop you there. Drop you there. We'll drop Shooter Boy there and there. And I will drop out the booms on this guy just to get rid of him. And we'll wait to charge. Actually, let's go ahead and use that. Just so we can get another chicken. And we will do... I think we'll do a squid here. Obviously, we don't really care about those guys, so we're just going to re-roll and get more chicken. Just so we have something shooting to the right. I think that's going to be the best we can have, and now we can just load these guys up along this way. There we go. That's fine. And now we just go for the booms. And nothing else should be a real problem for us. Because we have chicken booms, we have a squidlings. Obviously, getting chicken booms and squidlings combined would probably be a good thing. Because then we'd have nice AoE control. We wouldn't really have good single targets, so that would leave me kind of concerned about bosses and stuff like that. But beyond that, I think we're fine. Do I destroy anything else? I mean, I could go there. Gives us another little friend. No, I don't think we need to do anything else. We're just going to chill. There we go. I'm going to go for another star. Constantly need more energy. That is an AoE one. This is a rotating one. This is... I don't know what that is. I think it gives us extra strength. But I'm going to go for the bees. Because I remember them being good. I could be misremembering, though. What do we have going on in here? I I think we combine cards. Yeah, we do. So if we combine that with that, costs 6. If we combine it with that, it costs 4 still, and it just drops out a boom there to the right. This seems like the better AoE control card, especially since we are going for ham. We're going to grab that. And we can only combine one pair, unfortunately. Does it actually get rid of the... It does get rid of the other squid, so we are going to have an expensive squid. This, I think, is fine. I think we'll be okay. So we have expensive squid. We've got you there. And I'm going to go for expensive squid. We're going to go probably... Actually, no. We're gonna go ahead and just rotate this. Go for another one of you. We will go expensive squid there. Nice. So now we have that going on. The question is, how do I deal with... I'm going to put these guys here. And we're going to go ahead and get a refill. I think I actually want to get rid of you and do an expensive squid there. We're not really getting much on these sides. I do think that chicken is probably a good one as well. Or like right here. Because they'll be coming through that area and just be a pain in the butt. Whereas right here we just need shooty boys. But having that AoE constantly around seems... The super squid does seem to be good. Yeah, I don't know what the little hearts that keep popping out are. That one is an unknown to me. I think we'll start replacing stuff with the super squids as well, in case we need it. I don't think we're going to, though. I think this is the last wave. Yeah, it is. Because we have this bar going up there. Maybe it's 2 more waves, because I thought it would be ending like right there. But I could be wrong. So we're going to get rid of you and put a super squid there. A super squid, yes. Just to have reasonable amounts of damage. I'm going to go ahead and drop some booms down there to help them, though. Just so there's less of a threat. And re-roll again. We got another friend. Let's go with... Let's go with you and get another squiddy there. Because I'm liking our squid. We might actually just go all super squid, just AoE nonsense. At least the way things are looking. Obviously, we're still on the early map, so it might come back to bite us in the end. But this is the last wave. And yes, we can speed it over there, but reacting is something I'm going to have to do. We could go stronger card, we could go -1 card. I'm going to go stronger card. That would fill that in. So now these are just strong 6 cost units. So they've got a buff. At least that's how I'm interpreting this. Do I want any of these? That is a chill one. That is a double shot to the right. Honestly, I probably should have gone with this guy and combined it with the squid. Can we go for another squid? If we can get the cards for it, I might go for another squid and just go dual squid. But out of these, I think downshot with the ice is going to be the best. But this is a gold card. It's just really expensive. Double shot to the right. Cost freaking 10 to play. No, I'm going to go with Owl. I think we can also skip taking a card, but we'll find out later whenever we start getting engorged with cards. Generally speaking, you'll find that in games like this, I do end up just going as minimalist as possible whenever it comes to the number of cards. And I'm going to immediately reroll because I want Squid there. And then we will basically have them chilled there. This is going to keep shooting and doing nasty stuff that way. We'll have you shooting down that way. Another one there. Go ahead and get refilled. Grab this. Do chicken butt that way. We need to boom them to get rid of them. I'm just going to get in some fillers real quick because we are not in a good situation here. Okay, so we actually got rid of that. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of this because we want them actually going down that right-hand side. So we can actually have a little bit more strength there, and I'm going to put you as a blocker there for a minute. Let's see if we can get another boom there, and we are not doing well right now. I guess another boom there. Yeah, we're going to take some damage. Oh, yeah, we're definitely taking some damage. Actually, maybe not. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. I don't know how we're actually not taking damage. We have a thing around us there, which is kind of surprising me that we're not taking damage with this. So you are going to just block him off that way. There's another ice guy. So now we're doing okay-ish. I don't think we care about you. Let's just re-roll. For Squid. And there is the boss. Obviously, we want to boom the boss as much as possible. And I will put you there for a little bit of work, maybe. Get some ice going there for 3. Just to slow him down. King is still alive and kicking. Makes me a little bit nervous, but I think we've got him. Ta-da! I am going for 1 more star. Because we're gonna need it. I don't know why we have the black aura, but it did save us there. Draw 4. That is an upward shot of something. I have no idea how to read that. It is upward shot with... I'm going to check it out. I have no idea what it does. They've added new symbols. That's the downside of these no text kind of things. So as far as our path, we didn't take any damage. So I think what we want to do is go down and across here. See what this is. We don't really care about that. So we go down, across, grab this. So we have another merging there. So if we can get the good stuff along the way, we're going to be fine. The other option we have is to go across and get these two. But I think this is the better choice. So up here, we fight. We fight! So here they come. Let's go ahead and get Squidward going. There we go with you. We will re-roll. Get ourselves a second Squidward. Probably here? Yeah, not going to have as many things, but they're going to be walking further. This... I think we go there. And once we get up to 7, we go ahead and drop it here. And then we kind of push them out that way to the left with another Squid. We just need to get up to 6 before he becomes a problem. Actually, we don't need to get up to 6 before he becomes a problem. We've got that. Okay, so this can go there as well. So we have double shots. Okay, so he is down. As far as our path goes, we'll just do some ice guy there. And then we'll do a Squid here when we have the points. That way they're kind of zigging and zagging throughout everything. There we go. That should force them around a little bit. And we now have you for there, which does cost 3, but this is fine. I think our current maze is about as good as we can make it. We can put something there is about it. Could have gotten something right firing, but we don't have anything right firing besides the chicken. I think you are our pick for there. I was contemplating this guy because he's more expensive and he shoots big bullets, but I don't know how much damage it does. It did wreck those other guys though, so maybe that's the way. And we still have the black aura around us. Know what it's about. More energy, yes. 12. Can we get the cards that we want? We've got the non-gold version of that. We've got an odd squid, which looks like it's going to be 2 lanes, and we've got you. I think that slows enemies down. So maybe that's what this does as well. Yeah, it slows down enemy movement speed. It's got the big bullet, and we can still add to it, I think. I'm gonna go... I think we just leave. I don't think we want any of those. So let's go this way, and we're going after the big tub of liquid. There are multiple things we can get through these. There is a merchant as well. Okay, so as far as our path goes, this is going to be down there. You are going to be up there. We need 6. We are going to drop you like this. And let's go ahead and we will grab our energy back up. We'll do another squid this way. We're going to basically be ignoring this left side of the map, I guess, which kind of sucks a little bit, but although we could bring them up. If I could just pause real quick. Could possibly bring them up this way and then lead them down that way. And this guy would not interfere with that. Yeah, I think that might actually be the reasonable path. So the question becomes, how do we get them to do that? I think we go like this. We put probably you there, but not yet. Let's re-roll this and see if we can get more squids. Nope, we got another one of you. Let's go with a shot there. I'm going to block them off. And then we're going to go like this. They should still die down there, but I'm going to go ahead and drop some booms just to be sure. Because they are going to be causing problems like nobody's business. Okay, let's re-roll. Obviously, we have to deal with the flyers as well, which is gonna be a little bit on the rough side. So we definitely need to get the tentacle guys here. Come on, give me more. There you go. And I could just temporarily put these guys in. Just for the time being. Let's go ahead and bomb there. We are keeping them at bay for the most part. But I'm mostly just doing these to kind of ebb the tides a little bit. Okay, we've got... I think we go with you there. And then we boom these guys to get rid of the flyers. And this is the last wave of this, so it's literally just get as much damage in there as possible. So I think there? Oh, we didn't even need that. Could take money. We're going to take more energy for sure. We have just a normal double shot to the right. We have a burning owl south. I don't know what the burning symbol means. I think it might be just single cast. I think that might be what's causing single cast, is when we can use that and it just goes away. So we either get double shot to the right or we get a burnable one of those. I think we go ahead and grab you. Because we do need some right shots as well. What do we have in here? -2 cards or +3 energy. I would like to get rid of these two. That way we're consistently drawing what we need. But +3 energy would be big. Now we're going to get rid of the little trash ones. Oh, no, it's -2 cost. No! I am a dumbass. Alzorath. If I would have... I for some reason... I don't actually think I'm a dumbass. I think I misinterpreted what it said. Because I was like, oh, it's -2. And I just completely ignored that it was a star there. So if I was going for -2, I should have gone for this one. Damn it. Ah! Roar. Rage. We're going to have to figure out something to do with it. Okay. Hopefully our opener is good. Let's go ahead and go there with you, because we just want to burn you out. We want to have that one aiming up. Gonna re-roll so we get Squid. Squid can go there. And yes, I do see them coming from the right. I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna get you probably up top. Here, I'm gonna actually drop you. Oh, I can't drop you there. This guy is absolutely useless. Well, ass. Yeah, I messed up. This guy should have been one further down. So let's go ahead and drop a boom there. Let's go ahead and get this. We're going to roll. We're going to... I hate to dig that guy up. But we are going to go Squid there. You there. This guy's going to be useless. But I think my goal right now is going to be get them down one more. Yeah, we want to go there. Not the best pathing. Alzorath has failed quite a bit today. Get you guys softened up. Okay, so we have that going. These are actually doing work down there, so that's not a big problem. This guy is absolutely useless. So we could go for another ice guy there, I think. Just to slow them down. Another squid goes here. I think that's actually halfway decent. Yeah, we're doing solid. Okay, and then get this there. Not the prettiest formation, but functional, I guess. Okay, so you are going to be there. And then we start re-rolling. I think we're going to get this one. But I did basically dumbass it up. Which is kind of sad. Thankfully, we do have high damage sources. So I don't have to worry as much. So whenever they are stealthed up, it's just whatever. We don't have flyers on this one. Thank freaking Gouda. -1 card. This is what I... No, this is... Is this -1 card or is this -1 star cost? I'm just going to get more stars. That's a strange one. You know what? I will take burnable cards. Maybe I should be leaning into those a little bit just as a easy opener. Okay, combine cards. Let's go with Slightly curious if we combine those two. It becomes a burnable one, unfortunately. Let's go with... Can we combine that? It loses its strong and it becomes 11 cost. What about that one? That one? Or do I get rid of you? And put this in there, maybe? So it's both directions and we can have it be a two-way hit. Although if I combine it with this one, it's going to be a one cost that goes both ways. So that, I think, is our one that just kind of sits on the verticals. Yeah, I'll take that one. It's a cheap guy. It gets rid of a card. We've got two burnables there. We've got a dual direction. We've got up. We've got down. We've got AoE. This is still my favorite. This one's good at the bases. This one's going to be kind of our cheap filler, and then we'll just get rid of the other trash. This guy could have used the -1, but eh. I'm not liking our odds. I have borked up quite a bit. We'll go for the bottom one. Why? Because I feel like it. Okay, so we've got Balloony Boys. We've got all kinds of pain in the ass coming through here. So it's coming from the top. So what we want to do is lead them left. And then... Yeah, we have to just block this off, lead them left through here. Have them go like this, and then around like that. That means starter one is probably Squid there. And sharks and stuff up here. With you shooting this way. So we'll go one over and have it shooting to the right. So shark there. You shoot to the right. And we block it off with frog and stuff. Oh, we can do the ice guy up here as well and block that by having it shoot down here. Okay, I see what we're doing. So you go there. 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 And as far as upward shots go... Trying to think of the best place to put it, because there really isn't a good one. I suppose we could go there. And then re-roll that. This guy is not going to be ours right now. In fact, I think we go ahead and just re-roll right away. Get ourselves a second squid there, because we want to have squids in between them and us for the balloon guys. Okay, so ice guy. I think we go there. Yeah, let's go ahead and re-roll. Another squid. Let's go ahead and put him there. And now we have left and right shots, which I think might be worth having down here. Although we could just put you there and have some extra booms for the guys that are walking around. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We'll do another ice there, just to have more guys shooting through there. Another squid. Definitely want all squids in the middle. And yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Do some more ice there. As far as our paths, this is going to shoot up. Squid is going to push it out there as soon as we get up to 6. That we have just like an army of squids taking down the flyers. Yeah, defending against the flyers can be challenging if you don't have an AoE or something that can actually regularly hit that direction. Do we care about those? Nope, we're done with this. Lovely. Out of these, we're sitting at a lot of money. I think I'm going to go with more money, though. Just to see what we can get up to. That's a spell. Never mind. We've got Cheap Bird, which might be a good addition to our left and right shot guy. Depends on if we get any good vertical maps. And that guy down there that I was just hovering over is the ice one. Okay, opening hand. We've got Strength Booster. We've got Shark Guy. Shark Guy is going to go... Huh. So we're going to be wanting vertical shots. So we'll have ice guys there shooting down. So what we want is them to go down, cross, up, down, that, like that. The question becomes, how do we want to navigate them in that direction? It means that we need you there, Shark there, and then reroll. Yeah, we just immediately reroll. I could go bird as well, like right there, since we do actually have the slots for it. So yeah, you go there, Shark goes there. This gets rerolled. I'm going to go ahead and put the bird there just for extra strength. We've got Squid. I'm going to go ahead and block this with the cheap guy. You fire that way, because that's going to be a good spot for you. This gets to go down here. We go ahead and refresh. We drop out another squid there. These squids are getting strong. We get you firing both directions there. Owl can go there. And I think we're doing okay. This just goes there and gives buffs to them. This goes down there. More dangage. All the dangage. And wow, they are really not standing a chance right now. We have the army. I think we are going to lead them down off of this one too, so we have more time to shoot them there. So that means you there giving buffs. We have the egg mines loaded up. This gets to go there as soon as we get the energy for it. Oh yeah, and that freezing them in place there is doing a lot of work. Okay, as far as paths, this is going to go out there to force them onto that last little path. I'm liking the shark guy. The shark guy is doing some work. He be strong even though he's only single use. As far as our next one to go here, I think it's just more squid. Not even sure it's going to get far enough that we're going to need the squid, sadly. Because I don't think it even gets to our egg mines. Yay! Do we go for a -1 cost? Does that just stack on this one and make it free? We do have this guy. I'm going to put it on him. So he's just a free blocker now. As far as these go, we've got Spinny Snail. We've got a Hedgehog that does just like a burst in a direction. Decent range on it, though. I don't think I'm interested in those, though. And which is kind of unfortunate. It would be nice, but... We now have the third region, which is Mushroom Land. Do we actually have a merchant that we have a merchant there? So we could go down here. It looks like that connects. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And then the boss. So we only get like 2 fights in, but I am oddly enough perfectly fine with this. As long as it's not too insanely difficult. Okay, as far as the path through, we need that. We will do a cheap blocker there. I'm going to probably zigzag them left and right in here. So we might not have room for bird. We'll do squid. This guy is going to shoot like so. Since we're going to do zigzag, I'm going to put you there. Roll. We got squid again. We got squid again. Yay. Another squid there. Yeah, for the most part, it's just going to be back and forth squids, unfortunately. So we'll just do that. Yeah, most of these not going to be able to do anything for us. And I did it backwards, unfortunately, I think. Although, no, 1, 2, and yeah, it just goes in there. So this bottom row is going to be where we put birds. And you can go like so for now, because you are free to remove. As far as the upshots, that one is going to go there. And we can have a bunch of upshots if we want. But yeah, all squids there. Bird down here. Upshots along the top of it. Seems to be the way we want to be going. Oh, we've got poison mushroom guys. Oh, they're not poison. They're healing. Interesting. Cute. Do they expire after a while? Looks like they do. I hope. We'll see if those go away after a bit. It might just expire after they're used, too. As far as our next spot to go, just more of you guys. Reroll. Now, I could sell this guy now. In fact, we are going to. That'll get some shots going up there. Another AoE over here. And I think it's time for another reroll. Yeah, we'll go another squid there. And then we'll start putting the upshots near their base over there. Although it's not going to matter because they're all going to be dead before I even get to place the squid. They didn't get down in there. Don't know what the 2-2 is. But we're going to take another heart. Do we got anything good here? +2 star burnable. Honestly, none of these are super interesting. The gold one of this was, but I'm not interested in pushing that further. No, I'm not interested in bloating my deck further. And we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to just go down and I assume these are connected. Because this is going to go to there. Then we choose one of these and go to this. Because this is not connected. Oh, wait, we can go do up to that and then over to that. Or we could go for the weights. We'll see. That said, this has not felt like we have been going as long as we have been. So I'm going to go for a -2. That's going to go in on... I do want to see if it stacks, but I want these guys to be, like, affordable. And let's get our second one. 1,000 freaking gold for that. So we're about to find out how stackable they are. If it just counts as 2 different stars down there or what. It counts as 2 different stars. Okay. So that guy's cheap now. We can summon all we want. Time for the shop. Spend our 1,000 freaking gold. And it costs 50 to burn a card, and it costs 120 to get a star. I'm going to go ahead and buy a star. I'm going to burn some cards. I am going to burn you. I am going to burn you. Oh, we can only get... A few of those. We can pet the cat. How many of these can we buy? Can't buy any more. Yeah, we're out of money. It's fine. So many clickable little things that I will overlook in these. So now our deck is... We've got the booms just in case we absolutely need them. It's the only reason I didn't get... If I would have had the ability to, I would have gotten rid of them. But we could only burn 2 cards. We've got relatively cheap guys. This is the only expensive one, and he's just really good. We'll have plenty of points for that, because everything else is cheap. Ish. So we fight. Honestly, out of these, I want to go for the genetics, I think, because I think what we want to do is merge these two. It's going to make it more expensive, but it's going to give us an AoE strength boost and a downward chill shot. At least that's what I am understanding from it. Which gets us down to 9 cards and a lot more stuff we can do. Okay, so as far as our opening hand, we got Spinny Shark. Do. As far as our placement down here... I think what we want to do is send them up this way. Down here, around, and then up. Or possibly there and up. I think around and up is where we want. Because we can't really zigzag. The levels are not big enough for like a proper kind of double dip on any towers. Which kind of like frustrates me a little bit, but I mean, it would be... You'd have to have a lot smaller squares to be able to do it with anything else. So I think we go Ice Guy there. We go for a Squid up there. We block this off with Downward Firer there. So we can actually just have them go do all the way up around this. We block off the right-hand side here with just something cheap for now, and then we'll put something useful there later. So you there. You there. And we put upward shot. I think we actually go upward shot there. Then reroll Squid to there. We have Ice Guy there. This is going to be another upward shot. I'm actually thinking we go Alley of Death there. Yeah, I think we do just go Alley of Death. Which means Squid and Squid here. Means we don't really have much we can do with these guys other than maybe like that. But that's still better than some of the other stuff we have kind of had the opportunity to do. So I'm going to go with Strong Boy there. None of those really appeal to me right now. We go another Squid there. So that's going to be going this way. We need another Squid for this. Which is pretty much, we're just going to be re-rolling a lot on this one, I think. And having those guys double dipping there is nice. Let's draw that. Another Squid. I'm just going to dump you because we can. Bonk. I think that is pretty much all we can do. Yeah, it's just all about getting the Squids out now. I don't think they stand a chance of getting around us. If they do, I will be very surprised. Oh, those guys be fast. Now let's go ahead and just boom. Okay, so they are getting faster. I'm going to need my just explosives, I guess. What else do I want in here? I could swap this guy out for another Squid. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. Just more AoE damage. We have the Path of Death here and here. Yeah, we're good. We are fine. I can just sit and wait this one out. We've gotten a fairly good combo. We're only on tier 3 difficulty, mind you, but I still don't know what the black barrier is. Difference between those is, I'm guessing this is max life and this is just plus life plus max, so I'll go with that. As far as these go, not interested. This would be nice. Actually. Does that do damage is the question. No, I think we skip. Get ourselves the merger going on. And do our plan. Stick to the plan, Alzorath. Stick to the plan. Please let it work how I think it's going to work. 2 cost. Loses the minus star at the bottom, so that actually is fine. It still reduces it. So we have strength up and downward shot. So it's just an extra little bit of gunny for less cost. So, yes. Make everything cheaper. And now for our third and I think final boss. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So as far as the layout goes, definitely looks like it wants us to go this way, but we actually want to go that way because we have nothing we can do there and nothing we can do there. What I think we actually want to do is bring them in here. Actually, bring them in there. Then down. Up. Actually, no, let's see. There. 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 So this is just dead zone up here. So we want to have this path lead them zigzagging along here. So we need to block this off. And then we start building from this side. So fire guy there. Ice strength there. So that blocks that off. Then we start building down from this with squids. And these little guys for the time being. We'll get rid of these guys eventually. So yeah, our entire opener except for you is taken care of. We could put you there and have you shooting across into the 2 lanes. Which seems reasonable, but I think we might actually want it up 1. That way the tentacles actually get all this stuff. So tentacle, right shot. I think that's it. And then this guy is filler. Okay. Play, we drop Icy Boy. We drop Downward Shot Guy. We drop... Oh, we got to drop the squid there. We'll get another squid soon enough. Okay, and this guy is just going to be a space holder for now. We might actually... No, we're going to take them all the way to the bottom. That said, having these guys, I think, is going to be more beneficial there. So we'll end up going double wide there and have them go around. I don't know. I've already screwed it up. We'll figure it out. We always do. Okay, so that needs to come down. I think we go... That was not the one I intended. That sucks. We'll go with you guys. We've got the boss there. Let's go ahead and boom him a little bit. We've got multiple bosses, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get that out of our hands so we stop drawing it. I'm going to go back to what I was originally planning. This guy's going to get deleted soon. So you get to go. Yeah, you can hit down there. This is fine. Squid. Reroll. Squid. We'll throw bombs on this guy just to soften him up a little bit. I might swap out these guys. We want this to go... Yeah, I miscalculated horribly, because we would actually do down and then over here. So this guy would actually need to be up one. So let's go ahead and ditch you to there. Another squid there. They're kind of taking weird routes, but this is fine. This guy can shoot there. Yeah, we may have borked it up, but we're borking up successfully. Which is kind of an odd thing to say. That guy just along the top. I found the good route. No, you did not. Found the questionable route that sucks for me. Okay, so this is the final wave. I don't think they actually stand a chance of getting through. You can shoot down there as well. So now we're just pretty much... We'll be replacing these guys with... squids. Just to ensure our victory. And you can go... Oh, that was not where I intended to put you, but this is fine. I meant to put him there. So, yep, there we go. I don't think there is a way for them to get through us. I could be wrong, considering they are getting frosted and all that fun jazz. But... Meh. More love. The little old place where... This guy... This and the little squid guys are hands down our strongest units. Yay! We got a victory! Even got an achievement for it. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. Mainly because I have to screen record rather than capture game for this. I don't know why. Ta-da! What is the difference between these? What is the difference between these modes? This might be like our unit choices. Because yeah, this one, whenever we click on it, it's a bunch of purple hearts. This one is a bunch of mage hats. This one's a bunch of stars, so I'm guessing that's econ focused. And you are music focused. Oh, and they're currently locked. This one's not. This one is. At least that's what I'm understanding from this. So I can't do either of those. So it is literally just this guy and stars. Do we do another run today? Oh, we've been at this for way longer than I anticipated for one run. It's an hour-long video. So maybe we'll do another one of this. I enjoy this game. There were gripes that I had in the original one, and some of them are still here. I do wish that, yes, it is supposed to be without text. That is the intent of the game. I wish I could hover and still get text, though. Just so I can figure out what different symbols mean and make it more clear just in case. Yes, that would require translation. Yes, that would be more costs. I don't know what the developer's native language is, but yeah, I at least it would give me something to translate to figure out what's going on. But for the most part, it does communicate it effectively. It's just, it leaves some things up to be questioned. But either way, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!